Tonight's main topic is anxiety, and the aim of tonight is to really see something new around the topic of anxiety, because I'm willing to bet that if you do suffer from anxiety, and I mean, who of us doesn't from time to time, but if it's a recurrent problem in life, I'm willing to bet that you know a lot about it. I'm willing to bet that you've done a lot of reading about it, about how it shows up for you. It shows up differently for different people. This is a selection of some of the questions that have come through. We've already got a smorgasbord of things coming after the end of that opening statement. I am anxious about. So all of you are anxious about something different. So we're not going to spend any time looking at those, and we're going to spend all of our time looking at this, because that's what Wellbeing Wednesdays are about. It's about getting a fresh perspective, a perspective so different from the one that you have at the moment that everything changes completely. I want you to be open to the idea that everything that you think you know about anxiety is wrong. That it's based on a fundamental misunderstanding. Really, when it comes to I am anxious about and examining that sentence, the focus is very much on number 6 here. That everyone is always doing what makes sense to them given their understanding of how life works. That's what this evening's really about, because when it comes to anxiety, when it comes to the behaviours that we see around anxiety, it's really important to see that we're all doing our best. We're all just doing what makes sense. And so when it comes to seeing something around well-being, or seeing something new around the topic of anxiety, it's not doing. It's one of those hey Dougie. Don't know if any of you've got kids. It's one of those hey Dougie, oh yeah moments that Happy keeps coming out with. This is how I relate to my daughter now about this stuff. Whenever she, what's an insight, Daddy? I'm like, well, it's just like one of those moments that Happy has when he goes, oh yeah. So that's what this evening's all about. Is so that you can have your own oh yeah moment. And when you do, that whole thing about doing what makes sense in any given moment, that changes. It just doesn't make sense to do some things that you used to do anymore. That's how real, deep, long-lasting change works.